Good morning. This is Kae-Sun Kim, advisor of Gangnam Labor Law Firm. Today we wish to discuss about the Employment Contract Act with Attorney Labor Attorney Chung Bong-soo. So could you explain briefly about the Employment Contract Act?
Hello, how are you today? This is Bong-soo Jung, Korean labor attorney. Thank you for your question. There are no employment act, but we have some law, one provision in the Labor Standard Act. What is the definition of employment contract? So what content the employment contract should include? Also, what the content cannot be included in the employment contract. That is what they are stipulated in the Labor Standard Act. So according to this Labor Standard Act, what is the employment contract? Employment contract is the contract the employee provide the labor service. In return for that, employee pay wage. Such a relation we call employment contract. So employee's main duty is provide the labor service. Then employer should pay wage in return for their labor service. This is a mutual relation. So also in this employment contract, there is some characteristic of the contract. That is it applies to the good faith principle. That means employer and employee follow this contract very in good faith principle. That means if either party violate the employment contract, then the other party can cancel this contract, such as the employee has been absent from work for so long period, then employer can cancel this contract, not terminating, not dismissing this employee. So when company employee dismiss, there are a lot of items the employer should consider, but this cancellation of a contract, it is regarded as ordinary dismissal, then employer will not be responsible for many other reasons or consideration by the Labor Standard Act. Yeah.
So in Korea, there are a number of companies, whether it's a large scale company or small companies, and in general, when employer employ workers, some small companies may not be in common to sign a contract with the employee. So if those, what is the standard rule for the small company, and how many number of people, in case of how many number of people they employ, they need to compulsorily sign this contract?
So yeah, it's a good question. The making employment contract in written agreement, also both parties should sign. That is the one, the condition or the absolute condition by the law. So Article 17 of Labor Standard Act, employer should provide the employment contract that include wage, contractual working hours, also the statutory leave and statutory holidays. Also, it must include the payday, how to pay wage, also how to pay wages. So it must be included in the employment contract. So if employer violate not to issue such an employment contract, then there will be a punishment. There will be a penalty fine up to 5 million won for each individual employee for each violation. So there are, like any employee who hire, the employee must have a written employment contract. There are no some other way. Yeah.
So what are the major terms and conditions that should be included in the employment contract?
So employment contract is something both party agreed on working condition. So by law, Article 17 it stipulates that the employment contract should include wage and contractual working hours, statutory leave and statutory holidays. Also how to pay wage, when to pay wage, how to calculate wage. So these items must be included. So these are what employer should follow. So the reason why it must be made in writing is to avoid any dispute in the near future. So even Article 19, it said if employer violate the condition in the employment contract, then they like employee can take some the claim for damage for not following this condition. So then employer should pay some their compensation for violation of this employment contract to employee.
So do you have a sample contract that the employer can refer to on your labor law firm app?
Yeah, that's a good question. Gangnam Labor Law Firm provide many the template for employment contract. So also you can find how to fill up the blank in the standard template, and you can make your own employment contract in Gangnam Labor Law Firm's the app and also PC app. So you can download it, good template, or you can make it in this app. So it provides automatic the making process. Also you can use this template for your benefit.
Thank you very much for the useful information about the employment contract. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for asking. Okay, bye bye.